Hi everyone, Dion Johnson here from fedupatwork.com, and it's day 7 of my 30-day video series, Jobs, Careers and all that jazz. Now listen, today I want to tell you a very quick story about something that happened to me quite recently. I've been using videos, and the videos are capturing people's attention and imagination, and people like them. I got a telephone call recently from a friend who's an ex-client. I worked with him maybe about 5 or 6 years ago, and he said to me, Dion, he said, I'm watching the videos, I think they're fantastic. In fact, we watch them in our office. We all gather around the computer and we're all really challenged by the things that you're saying, and we think it's great, well done. He said, you know what, there's this guy that sits next to me, and I've told him all the stuff that you've done for me, and I really believe that if you hang around him for a bit, then his life will change too. He said, why don't you come down and have lunch with us one day? What are you doing next week? I said to him, well, I'm not so sure. And I put the phone down. As I put the phone down, I could feel myself getting more and more agitated and irritated by the suggestion that I would come down and just kind of hang out with this guy and casually sort out his work life. Why? Well, because although when I started my service 5 or 6 years ago, and I was working with that particular client, I had a different mindset back then. I wasn't so sure, to be honest, about the value of my service. I wasn't really convinced that I could make a big difference in people's lives. So that was reflected in the way that I asked people to pay for it. And sometimes I would even give it away for free. But I'm in a really different place now. Right now, I know that my services are life-changing. Why? Because my clients tell me so. Because I've seen it in action, that I have invested in myself. I've grown. I've come to the place now where I am convinced that what I have to offer is really valuable. But now, I haven't told this guy. So he still thinks of me as the Dion who would give it away, and Dion who would casually offer it wherever she went. And that's what he was trying to get for his friend. Now, I was getting upset by that, but actually, it's not his problem, it's mine. If someone's treating you a way that you don't like, if you're at the butt end of someone's behaviour towards you and it's not appropriate in your eyes, then I want you to ask yourself a couple of questions. The first question I want you to ask is what I'm asking for, is the treatment that I'm looking to receive, am I worthy of that? Do I deserve it? If you want respect, you have to ask yourself, am I giving respect? If you want more pay, then you have to ask yourself, is what I'm offering worthy of the pay that I'm looking to receive? Whether that be money or attention or praise or whatever it is, whatever kind of pay you're looking for. If you want someone's behaviour towards you to stop, then you have to ask yourself, am I displaying that behaviour towards them, or am I displaying it perhaps when no one's looking, or am I treating somebody else that way? You see, you have to become certain about whether or not what you're asking to receive is rightfully yours. If you're not certain about that, then here's what I suggest. You start right there. Get certain, become certain about your worthiness of it, your right to receive it. And if you're lacking in some place, if you're not giving it, then start giving it. If you're not offering enough value, then start offering enough value. If you don't have enough skills, then up your skills, up your game, so that you can be certain that when you're asking for this particular thing to come back to you, that you're worthy of it. But then if you think to yourself that you are worthy of it, then there's another question that you need to ask. How am I going to begin to tell people? Now that is a whole different video, and we'll be tackling that later on. My name's Dion Johnson, you'll be listening to fedupatwork.com, and I want you to tell me how you're finding these videos. Sign up to my YouTube channel, Fed Up at Work TV, and email me freely at connect@dionjohnson.com, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.